2019-2020 Upper Deck SP Authentic Hockey. It's an 8-box case, 31-team random break, David Adams Card World. It is Late Nights with DC. I am DC. So we are breaking hockey, but in the chat, we're talking football. So if you start hearing the name Achilles Smith, you know why. 7. 9. 'Well, that didn't work now, did it? Let's try that again. There we go. Mark, you have Vancouver. Joseph D. Washington. The Islanders goes to Brandon S. Wesley D. Minnesota. The Jersey Devils. Jordan M. David L. Calgary. John M. Boston. Jonathan M. New York Rangers. Zachary S. Columbus. Jonathan M. Vegas. Kenneth D. Dallas. Brandon G. Chicago. Jonathan M. Buffalo. Christian M. Winnipeg. Ashley Q. Tampa Bay. Pittsburgh goes to Jordan N. Sean M.C. gets Nashville. Sean M.A. has Ottawa and Colorado. Edmonton and Carolina go to Brandon G. Sean M.C. Florida. Montreal. Adam T. David L. St. Louis. Brandon G. Toronto, Arizona, Philadelphia, San Jose, and the Kings. Detroit and Anaheim go to David L. Bradley knows because it was sad for him. Joey Harrington? All right, this is a sealed 8-box case. All right, for my friends struggling with OCD, I always like to hook them up with something to obsess over. There you go, guys. That one is specifically for you. You are welcome. Let's get it. Good luck, everybody. Captain Jack Eichel, Connor Brown. Trouba Limited. Nikita, it's a Spectrum Effects Future Watch Level 2 going out to Jersey. I can. Eric Stahl, there's a nice hit. I'm not going to get mad at that. That's a limited auto. Out to Minnesota. Wesley. Riley Stillman out of $9.99. Future Watch, Florida. Johnny Gibson. Alec Martinez for Las Vegas. Clay Keller, Zona. Patrick, that's not scathing at all. Alex Ovechkin, a.k.a. the mediocre number 8, a.k.a. Ovechkin. John Carlson. Dubnik, All-Star. Yeah, Miami spent some picks on their line and got some, I think they spent 1 or 2 picks on the line, and then they got some free agents. We'll see. I mean, they traded away Laramie Tunsil. You're going to need money. You're also going to need somebody who wants to go there. Brock Bosner. It's Timo Meyer for the bonus hit. It's a sign of the times. Speaking of California teams, San Jose, that was you. Brady to Chuck. I hope he doesn't play one snap this year for his sake. I hope he doesn't have to. Captain Jack Eichel to Buffalo. Oh, don't forget Favre. Adam Brooks to Toronto. I can't say. So Patrick in the chat, for those who can't see the chat, which is going to be almost all of you, says, I'm a Viking fan. I've got PTSD when it comes to quarterbacks over the last 10 years. Jacques Lemaire. And he said, you know, Dante Culpepper, Bridgewater, and I said, don't forget Favre. His responsives, we can't say that here. We can't say that name. What's up, Biggie? Sure, man. Hold on, I put that in the wrong pile. I pre-sort the cards to try to make it easier. There we go. Heat, I sure can. Mitchell Stevens. Tampa. Adam Werner. Oh, it's still all nonsense, but I can see it. Braden Hopi. Washington. This pack of cards got jacked up in the process. Sebastian Aho. Thankfully, it looks like it was most of the base cards only that got jacked. Yikes. Joel Fearby, level 2, Future Watch Spectrum Effects, heading out to Philly. Sean Monahan, Calgary. Leah. Columbus. Patrick is like, oh, you can say it. He said, I moved to NYC. He left the Wisconsin football team. Tuvo Teravainen for the Canes. He can't even say the Green Bay Packers. He just calls it the Wisconsin football team. He can't say go Pack go. He can't speak of the wonderful that is Aaron Rodgers. Ah, okay. Good old Aaron. Yeah, man. Can I give you an on here? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you an opinion. I'm not going to give you facts. I'm going to give you an opinion. And then I'm going to turn it over to the chat. I don't like the product. I don't like Mosaic at all. Everybody's clamoring for it. I don't like it. It has shown me nothing of value in all of the cases I've opened. I don't like them at all. With that said, everybody's buying them. I have seen nothing to warrant spending money on that set. Connor Helbig. Winnipeg. Not of the cellos. I just don't like the entire set. I think that set is a bit of a cop-out. I think it was a cash grab. I don't think there's anything special about it. There's nothing significant. It brings nothing to the table. Jake Wallman. St. Louis. I just don't like it. I don't know what to tell you. I hate to be a pooper. If you plan on, buying a case and then selling the packs for cash, go for it. I wouldn't open any of them. You're better off being the dealer than the user on that one, bud. Biggest hit. I'd see the Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl. I would take Stahl over Meyer. Mike, I'd listen to Greek. Greek has his thumb on the pulse of eBay. I bet you he could pull up probably 5 examples in 3 minutes. Connor McDavid. Dmitro Timashov, level 1. Toronto. Uh-oh, that's Kirby Dach out of 9.99. There you go. Now, listen. I don't know how well versed you are on eBay. There are a lot of people who have multiple accounts that will purposefully overpay for items so that they can say, hey, something sold for this the other day, and charge more. Brisebois out of 9.99 to Vancouver. We tend to be the least expensive because we're the largest. And when you buy in the quantity we do, we can afford to be lower than everyone else. Now, fun fact, there's a limit to the minimum somebody that is partnered with, let's say, Panini, can sell something for. Here's a Helbig Limited. They tell us that we can't sell things for under a certain number. So there is a limit to how low you can go. Tom Wilson. I don't mess with retail. I only mess with hobby. Hobby has guarantees. Retail's not so much. I learned that lesson as a collector even before I was a breaker. Sean Monahan. Gabriel Landeskog. David Pastrami on Rye going out to Boston. What's up, Rosie? Cal Clegg. Mosaic was huge because Mosaic was the first thing to really come out during the pandemic. I'm going to give you another example. Bowman First Edition. How crazy was Bowman First Edition? $800 a box. Jason's rookie going for $3,400. Now might still be $700, but his rookie isn't. Brad, I have no idea. I'd have to look. A bit late. You're halfway through it. All I have is John M. and Jonathan M. I do not have any W's. Tonight's sold out. I'm almost always sold out a day ahead of time. Tomorrow I think I have some. The rest of the week I think I have some. I would check the site, because now that I said that out loud, people are going to start looking. Pat Kane, Rhett Gardner out of $9.99. Patty Kane to Chicago. Garner to the Stars. I have no idea. I didn't set up the list. Mark Stone. That would be an email for Sean. There he is. Always one per case. David Ayers. Which reminds me, I still haven't got mine. I wouldn't say I know more than anybody else. I'm just one of the only ones that are willing to tell the truth. One of the perks of being a non-commissioned person. are welcome. Hey, James, how are you doing? Bobrovsky, Florida. Jeff, what's going on, dude? John, box breaks at DA Card World. Jacob Vrana. Yeah, he's probably not going to see it till tomorrow, though. Any legends? Just you, James. Just you. Bjornfoot. Just the legend of David Ayers. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Here's your patch auto. Nope. Yup. Patch auto out of 100. Ryan Poling heading out to Montreal. I am not a legend. I'm a rookie. Sounds good, Mike. Carl Grunstrom, 999. Sid Crosby. He goes to that team with the bird in the logo. Oh, he pronounces it Paling? Okay. I'll get that wrong again. Sure did. Out of 199, it's Jack and Nico. Going to Jersey. Wayne? Yes, they did leave me one. Yep, they left me one. Well, there you go. Future Watch. 325 of 2019. For Rem Pitlick. The Nash. Nicholas Haig. Yeah, Mike, if you want, man, I can tell you other things to drop $1,000 on. I just wouldn't do it on that. So if you want to explore other options, you just let me know. James, I'm going to request some live. I would think that they would have some ready, considering that was my bread and butter for Series 1. Pre-order it just in case. I mean, worst case scenario, it's here regardless. You can get more. That was Tyler Bertuzzi for Detroit. But I plan on having some. There's actual pieces of the Millennium Falcon in it. Ryan O'Reilly. $1K for a case. Braden Point. Sorella out of $9.99. I like Score Football. I wouldn't say it's a great investment. The autographs are not good on the resale market because they're in their college uniforms. And the name of their team isn't on there. But I think Score is a fantastic value if you are trying to just collect the autos for your personal collection. If you don't have any intention on reselling anything, if that's the case, it's fantastic. It's a great value for $188 a box. It just doesn't have a high resale. It's a very basic cardboard card. Chabot. Yeah, Rosie, I'm not lying. The best baseball under 300. I don't think I have one. But Select is fantastic. I really like Select. It turns out pretty well. Yep. Yeah, Greek. My disclaimer is it's great if you're collecting just the auto so you can say you have one. There's Igor Shesterkin. Best football for 500. Mitch Marner for the Maple Leafs. Not Contenders. Contenders is a turd sandwich wrapped up in a poop cake. You know, Leaf, my God, they're just putting a lot of low number good hits in there. They really are. If we just had the ability to have the open competition for licensing, I think the collecting market would be better for it. I don't have a ton of football. That's under 500. It's Crosby. J.C. Bowden. I would assume that J.C. stands for Jean-Claude, right? Jean-Claude Bandin. Jean-Claude Baudin. I want a piece of the Falcon too. David Gustafson, Young Gun. That's out to the Jets of Winnipeg. All right, sounds good. Philip Grubauer. Limited. Colorado. All right, Wayne, it should be pretty soon after this is over. I think there may only be one or two ahead of you. Jimmy Schultz. Future Watch $9.99. Of course, I don't know which Falcon they used. Marc-Andre Fleury de Vega. Ah, did that just happen? Nice. If that's true, I'm in. 60-game MLB season. Alexander Radulov. He is a Dallas Star. He also plays for Dallas's hockey team, known as the Dallas Stars. That's Kenneth D. You want a piece of the aggro, Craig? That's amazing. Didn't, like, why am I thinking, wasn't there something where a piece of the aggro Craig sold for like $10,000 or something stupid? Didn't that happen? Didn't a piece of the aggro Craig was like a championship of something? Oh man, I wish I remembered what the story I'm thinking of was. There was something that had to do with winning a piece of the aggro Craig, or an auction for a piece of the aggro Craig, and it was like a stupid number. Purple monkeys, dude. Half a medallion. Man, that's pretty cool. I would have loved to have seen Double Dare live. It's crazy that a dude with such severe OCD became the host of Double Dare, one of the messiest shows ever on television. Like, how does that happen? Be like, hey, you got severe OCD that causes sleepless nights and panic attacks, right? How about we go ahead and put you in charge of the messiest show we've ever made? Rosie, did you just say they let you eat the slime? Hold on. There's a story there. You need to tell it immediately. Oh, you know he did heat. I knew the slime was edible. I know because somebody, I think it was, what's her name? Alanis Morissette said it was edible. Emil Bemstrom. Okay, well, let's start with this. If it's not a cool story, Matt, let's start with, did Mark Summers walk up and say, hey, here's some slime, eat it? Or was it like, hey, who would like to eat some slime? Let's begin at the beginning, and I'll determine if it's a cool story. Oh, baby. Retro Future Watch Auto Quinn Hughes. Out of $3.99. Vancouver. There you go, Mark L. It's worth price of admission. Very good. What? Future Watch Rookie Auto out of $9.99, Martin Fairvary. I forgot who Fairvary plays for. Yep. Ottawa? Washington. Okay, it's Washington. Interesting. All right, thanks, Upper Deck, for the 2 redemptions in 1 box. Superstars. Chris Letang. The Berg. Dumba. Yakov Trenin. The Nash. Wayne F. Gretzky of the Oilers variety. Blickfield. So I was searching the net for Gretzky autos because I realized I want one. I pull them for everybody else but myself. And I was like, ooh, cool, there's one for like $185. I was like, that's all right, Wayne Gretzky, that's definitely real. And then I noticed he's in a St. Louis Blues jersey. And I said, nope, I just can't do it. I can't buy a Wayne Gretzky auto in a St. Louis Blues jersey. Bo Horvat to Vancouver. It was going to be the Oilers or the Kings or nothing. Yeah, there's probably a ton of baseball available, considering I haven't shown anybody the list yet. It has been non-stop, my friend, since 5 o'clock. I had an hour and 10-minute break, personal break, that I had to knock out. So it's been busy. All right, last box of this case break. Exactly, Bradley, exactly. Michael, it's busy. It's definitely busy, friend. I have not put down a pack of cards since 5 o'clock. Well, 6 o'clock. 6, I technically went live. From 5 to 6, I was sorting the, getting all the breaks together and sending out the emails. But at 6 o'clock sharp, I have been breaking literally nonstop. I had a personal break. It was an hour and I think 7 minutes long. Hour 10, something like that. Jake Wallman. Yeah, right? Oh, yes. John Gibson, 4/17/14. Shutout in Detroit. 46 out of 49. How about that paragraph? I have, not from the cards, but from the boxes. This is just a really cool card. Like, he put a lot of himself into that inscription. That's a pretty great piece right there. I like it. Anaheim. Congratulations, that's a cool hit. There you go. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, whoever that is. I'm sure they want you to stick around. He was so kind. He put his address and his social and his mother's maiden name and his blood type. John Davidson, 999. Meanwhile, Zion can't even write his whole last name. Just realized I didn't put it in a case. I was looking at it like, why does that card have an autograph on it, not in a case? I mean, he could typically just write Zion, didn't even need to put the W. Greek, that's a great question. You should call him. Alex Tuck. Tuo Teravainen. Yeah, there it is. There it is, man. Set it up and you knock it down. Wouldn't it be funny if they're signing a card like, oh man, yo, I messed up. Can I get another one? And Panini's like, nope, that was the 101. Fun fact, Josh Allen did that. He did half of a run of cards. He signed the wrong side of the card and had to flip them over and sign them again. So there's a bunch that have 2 autographs on them. One on the front, one on the back. In his defense, the design of the card wasn't very good. You couldn't really tell what the front of the back was. I keep, every once in a while they'll pop up. There was one, the exact same one, that was floating around about a year ago that I watched go from seller to seller to seller, and I knew it was the same one because of the numbering. It was out of like 25 or 50. And I don't recall what the exact number was, but I remember looking at it going, oh, that was the same number as the other one. It was like between 7 and 11. It was like a low number. Oh, that's a UD exclusive, Devin Dubnyk, out of 100. Just caught that at the last second. Oh, he did? That's great. I love it.